Hi there, and these comments are for English 101 Section 5 for Spring 2021. I am Michael, your instructor, and Module 10 is up and running. I hope that everybody had a relaxing spring break. Didn't have to worry about this course. So this week we have four things. The first assignment for this week is to read Talk in the Intimate Relationship by Deborah Tannen. So in her article, she explains that there are fundamental differences, conversational differences between men and women in terms of their expectations of what talk is and the role of talk in relationships. So read through that article. It's important that you take notes. You can use your notes. I promise you, it will help you complete this final project. The second assignment for this week is an essay exam. It's a very simple writing prompt. Read the prompt, give yourself a couple of hours of alone time, and answer that question. Upload it to the Dropbox. My recommendation is write 4 to 5 paragraphs, maybe 450 to 550 words at the most, and make sure that your introduction kind of leads to a sharply focused thesis. Your thesis explains maybe 3 reasons why you agree or disagree with blah, 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 and then develop each reason in a subsequent paragraph. Now, the tip, as you develop each paragraph, keep your paragraphs between 100 and 150 words and don't bring up too many ideas. State your reason in the beginning, that's your claim, and then defend that claim with a specific example. Develop that one example in about 80 to 100 words, and that's going to show a lot of depth and complexity of thought. So it's not how many things you put into the writing, but it's you put a few things in there, and then you're careful in developing each of those points. The third assignment for this week is Response Journal 2 is due this week. So throughout the semester, you've been reading different assigned readings from your textbook. And each time you're taking notes, you're summarizing the articles that you're reading. You're responding and interacting with those articles, and then creating discussion questions. So it's time to submit your notes for Response Journal number 2. And remember that you don't have to edit your response journals for grammatical correctness or even organization. You don't have to do that. Just make sure that you keep a journal and you submit it on 5 assigned readings from her textbook and submit that this week. And finally, we have a discussion. We'll probably discuss this article in upcoming weeks also. But I have some specific questions I want you guys to comment on relating to her article. And the main thing is I'm asking you to understand what her thesis is and then look for examples throughout her article that illustrate that thesis. That's kind of what our discussion is for this week. If you have a really good understanding of Tana's article, and because that's the backbone for our final writing project in this course, it's very likely that you will do well on this assignment. Now, if you have trouble, you're having trouble understanding the article, consider discussing the article with a Writing Center tutor. You can also discuss it with our embedded tutor who's available on Tuesdays. You'll see her information in the syllabus. Now, this week, I will not be holding office hours this week. If you have questions, email me. Any concerns, questions, I will answer them that way. And good to be back. And I wanted to show you guys. Check this out. It's hard to see it here, but I have the Corona vaccination record card. I actually have received both shots. I got my first shot on March 2nd. I got my second dose on March 23rd. And if anybody's wondering, on the first dose, I was sick for about 5 days. I had a lot of inflammation in my body from the vaccine. I had a severe headache. I had chills. I had a lot of weakness in my muscles, achy pains, normal flu-like symptoms, and that's actually pretty normal from what people are telling me. So 3 weeks later, I got the second shot. I was sick again. This time, instead of being sick for 4 or 5 days, however, I was only sick for about 3. So that is my report. I'm happy. I hope that everybody that's listening to this video, watching this video right now, remember that you should expect some mild flu-like symptoms if you get the shot, but not everybody's going to have those symptoms. I think it's about half of the population will have those symptoms. But it is important to get that shot, to get those vaccine shots. Tell your parents that they can get the shot also, and it's free, and it doesn't matter. There's no requirements. You don't need health insurance. You don't have to prove citizenship. You don't have to do any of those things. The United States and the Center for Disease Control wants everyone to get that shot. So please get the shot. Some of you guys know that I had 2 family members die of the coronavirus, and some of you are also in similar situations. My wife's sister passed away in January because of the coronavirus. She was 42 years old. Her heart just stopped. She couldn't fight it anymore. She was in the hospital for about 3 weeks. And then my wife's cousin, Jose Gomez, he also died of the coronavirus. And just think of me. Tell your parents. You know, it's important. We have to protect each other and our society. And the faster we get vaccinated, I think the better it will be. And we can get back over to Valley and we can start attending classes in person again. All right. Have a great day, everybody.